Hello, how are you?
Good.
Cool. You got all your sports gear? What do you have in the background there?
Uh, balls.
Yeah. Yeah. Basketball, baseball, volleyball. Cool. Looks nice. So, how was your week, I guess?
A little bit fun.
A little bit fun. Oh yeah. What'd you do?
Um, Tennis.
You played tennis? Where'd you play tennis?
A tennis academy.
Okay. Is that one of your favorite sports?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why do you like it? What do you like about tennis?
because tennis is fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Is it difficult at all running
Not
back and forth?
difficult.
It's not difficult. Okay. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Studying or work or hanging out with friends? What are you up to?
Going to
No.
church.
Going to what is it?
Church.
Church. Oh, interesting. When do you do that?
Sunday
Sunday morning?
and Saturday.
Sunday and Saturday. There you go. Great. That'll be fun. Did you get the space junk article? Were you able to read it? Yeah. All right. Maybe let's read it. Read it out loud, and I'll correct any pronunciation, and then we'll go over the words and the questions.
Start read.
You can start now. Yes.
The US government has given a company called Dish Network its first ever fine for leaving space junk in Earth's orbit. Dish Network
Was fined.
$150,000 for not moving an old satellite far enough away from other working satellites. They admitted their mistake and agreed to follow the new rules set by the government. Space junk is like old gadgets that are floating around the Earth but aren't used anymore. It can be dangerous because it might crash into other satellites. This fine may not seem like a lot to Dish Network, but it sends a message to other companies that they need to take care of their space stuff. Over 10,000 satellites have been sent into space since 1957, and now more than half of them are not in use. There are over 25,000 pieces of space debris. Some of them are as big as 10 centimeters. Even tiny pieces of space junk can be dangerous because they move very fast.
Yeah, great. Only two small little things. For this, $150,000 S at the end. Dollars. Can you say that?
Dollars.
Good. Can you say the full amount?
$150,000.
Dollars. Great. And the last one was debris. Debris. The S is silent. You don't say the S.
Debris.
Yep, good. Can you read the sentence there with debris?
There are over 25,000 pieces of space debris.
Good.
Some of them are as big as 10 centimeter. What?
Yeah. What are? Do you have any questions about the words? Any words that stick out to you?
I'm just wondering, what is this thing?
Satellite. Satellite is when you watch TV, a big satellite is going around the Earth and it beams down a signal to your TV so you can watch TV. A satellite is kind of like a telephone pole, but into space, orbiting the Earth.
Yeah, I know that. But what is this doing here in the article?
At the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe they just picked out the words. What about debris? Do you know what debris is?
Debris? No.
Mm-hmm. Debris is kind of like trash or junk.
Oh.
There's a bunch of...
If you ask me, they should call junk food debris food.
Yeah, well said. I never thought about that. Debris food. Usually people say there's dust and debris everywhere. There's, if a room's dirty, there's dust and there's little little things, maybe pieces of paper that are all over the place, debris, small bits of trash.
Yeah.
Great.
Today I've been playing with these.
Oh yeah, what's that?
It's Korean character. Yeah, the mini forces.
Great.
What's
that?
These can all unite and form a bigger robot.
Okay.
These and this.
Wow, so many.
And this. Oh, this.
So what are those? Those are, what do you call them?
Power X spots in the mini force.
Okay. Are they part of a TV show or something?
Yeah, it's part of a TV show.
Tell me about the TV show. What is a TV show about?
Villains from outer space come into the Earth and destroy stuff.
Okay.
And when the
villains come down to Earth.
Yeah. And then when the mini forces Volt, Sammy, and Max, Lucy finds out that the villains has destroying the Earth, they rush into the world to save the world.
Okay. So Sammy, Max, and Lucy are the heroes of the TV show.
Volt and Sammy, Max, Lucy.
Okay, so there's quite a lot of heroes.
There's 4 heroes.
4 heroes. They saved the Earth from the villains. How did the people feel about that? The other people on Earth.
They first wear a suit and then fight the villains.
Okay.
But the boss of the villains give them more power and they grow.
The villains grow.
The mini forces use these.
What would you call that?
Power X spot.
Okay, like an armor suit, like a.
Yeah, it can also transform.
Yeah. Okay. Transform. What does it transform into?
Car. This thing transforms into a car.
It's useful. Yeah.
This thing turns into a plane because it has wings.
Are they all kinds of transportation? Cars, planes, motorcycles, that kind of thing?
This turns into a drill machine.
Okay.
Why does they make... Oh, yeah. That's finished.
Great. And it's almost like a race car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. Zoom. Cool. So what about space junk? What do you think space junk is? Why is it a problem?
Space junk is junk in space that flies around in super speed.
It flies around very quickly. Why might that be a problem?
Because they might crash into other satellites and destroy them.
Yeah? What other things could space junk crash into?
The International Space Station.
Yeah? Crash into satellites. Or the International Space Station.
Or regular space station.
Yeah, true. I don't know how to spell that word. Anyways.
What happens if you blew up a nuclear bomb in space?
I'm not sure. I imagine it would be a big explosion, but it wouldn't be as...
It's going to be a more big explosion than on Earth because there's no air to stop it.
It will be a bigger explosion.
Yeah.
Bigger explosion in space than on Earth. Yeah, that's true. There's less to cause damage, less things around to destroy.
There's no atmosphere to create mushroom clouds.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Yes. So what would happen?
And grow until it disappears.
It would just kind of disappear into space.
Yeah, and there will be a ring of nuclear energy flying all over the place.
Yeah, would that be a problem, you think?
Probably not on Earth. The atmosphere is going to protect us.
Yeah? Would it be a problem for any satellites or spaceships going up to the moon?
Probably yes.
Yeah. How might that be a problem?
Because they'll destroy computers that are in the satellites and space stations.
Yeah, that's true.
Then they might explode.
Yeah, that would be a big problem if all the technology was destroyed on the space stations. You're a big space person. What's your favorite thing about space? What really, really interests you about outer space?
Everything. For example, a black hole.
Mm. Why is that so interesting?
Because its gravity is infinite.
Yeah.
Infinite is so cool. Everything just goes inside the black hole.
Mm. Yeah, it sucks everything in.
This is light. This is the black hole.
Mm. So black holes suck everything in, and then what happens?
They destroy them.
Destroy them. And how do you know that they've kind of taken stuff in? Because there's no light, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be very difficult.
They pass some stars. It look like the stars are going like.
Mm. Oh yeah, they create a little vortex, I guess, around them.
Yeah, because if we see this, the light will just travels around the black hole, and then we are seeing what's behind the black hole.
Mm. Yeah. So imagine you're on the International Space Station. There's a problem on one of the wings of the space station. You have to go outside and fix it. What would it be like to go on a spacewalk?
It would be scary and fun and kind of handsome.
Yeah. Explain more. Scary? Why would it be scary?
Because you might connected the cable to the wrong way or something. And if the cable gets loose, you'll fall down to earth and burn to death.
The cable connecting you to the space station. Yeah. The cable. That's a good word. Tethering. Tethering means to connect.
Oh.
Station breaks, you drift away forever, or you fall into Earth's gravity. Atmosphere, yeah.
And you'll burn to death.
Yeah, and then you'll burn up. So imagine if you don't go into Earth, though, and you go the opposite side.
The spacesuit can handle that much heat?
It can't handle it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's way too much heat.
I think it can handle it because that degrees plastic will melt.
So the spacesuit would melt off as the astronaut came back in.
Because spacesuit is made out of plastic.
Good. Spacesuits are made out of plastic. Are they?
Then you'll destroy the spacesuit and destroy some other parts. And the plastic tubes will melt, and then you can't survive without the tubes. And then the plastic holding all the parts together melts.
Will melt.
The parts will go everywhere.
Yeah, all the plastic will melt, and the parts will go everywhere. Oh no.
And now you will burn.
You will burn, and then also all the plastic will fall down, huh?
Yeah, but I think it will just all melt before it touches the ground.
Melt in the atmosphere?
Is there anything that can burn in a fire in the spacesuit?
Anything that can burn in the fire in the spacesuit? I don't know.
Maybe not.
Maybe, yeah, iron. I don't know. Some very heavy, dense material, maybe.
They can melt, not burn.
Yeah. Oh, burn. Yeah, like paper. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
Spacesuit is also made out of gold.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Wouldn't that be very heavy though?
Spacesuits are heavy. You can't just feel it because there's no gravity in space.
Yeah, there's no gravity in space. Yeah, great. Do you know any? Do you have any favorite space movies or books?
Yes, Star Wars.
Do you have any particular one? Do you like all the movies, or do you like the first movie the most, or?
I like all the movies.
Do you have any favorite characters in the movies, or any places or scenes?
This is Star Wars though, but it doesn't come out in Star Wars. But it does say Star Wars Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian. That's like the stormtroopers, right? The Mandalorian.
They're stormtroopers in Star Wars.
Okay. What do you like about the Mandalorians? What are they about?
He's a bounty hunter and goes on an adventure with Baby Yoda, which is floating around in a cradle that floats,
Okay.
or whatever you say that floats.
Yep. Baby Yoda, who is floating in a cradle.
Baby Yoda is yeah.
Floating in a cradle. So he's floating in a cradle around the Mandalorian. Okay, so the Mandalorian happens a long, long time ago then, right? Because Yoda is very old in most of the Star Wars.
I think Baby Yoda is. I think Baby Yoda is Yoda's baby or something.
Ah, okay. It's not him when he was young. Yeah, it's interesting. I haven't seen that one. How many? So he goes to different places.
Star Wars is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, very famous opening lines. In a galaxy far, long, long ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
A long time ago in a galaxy far, far, far away.
Yes, very, very far away. So the Mandalorian is the Mandalorian one person, or is it kind of a name for a group of creatures?
Yeah, probably. There's a lot of Mandalorians.
There's a lot of Mandalorians, and are they all bounty hunters?
Yeah.
So where do the Mandalorians go?
Everyone that has T-shaped helmets are bounty hunters.
Okay, and what does a bounty hunter do?
Hunt bounty. That's why they're called bounty hunters. If they don't hunt bounties, then they should have a different name.
That is a good point. What is a bounty?
I don't know.
Usually means a sum of money for a sum of money. So I don't know. Somebody pays you to go find a remote control in the middle of Alaska. I'll give you a bounty. I'll give you $200 if you find the remote control. A bounty.
In Star Wars, the money is credits.
Okay, like a credit card, or
yeah.
Really? It's interesting.
200 and 700 million trillion credits. That's a lot.
So the Mandalorians, do they have to like find bad guys or something? What do they have to look for?
They go on adventure to find that kind of person or any bad guys or.
Okay. Who tells them what to look for? Do they just do it themselves, or does someone pay them?
The movie doesn't tell us. I think they just go on for themselves.
Okay, they just like to do it. Do you think there's anything like a Mandalorian on another planet in real life?
Probably not.
Do you think there's aliens on other planets? Yeah. Other life forms? Yeah. What do you think they might look like then, if they don't look like Mandalorians?
They can look like spiders.
Yeah, so maybe they'll look like insects or something.
Maybe they'll look like blobs.
Blobs. Okay. Why blobs? What's the benefit of a blob structure?
It's a liquid that is close to solid. It just crawls around.
Okay. So easy to move, easy to make. Yeah, maybe that was one of the first
Mandalorian is
kinds
real.
of life on Earth. Mandalorian is what?
They made Mandalorian real.
Okay. They made him, you mean like a real actor or a real actress?
Yeah, they made Mandalorian real.
Yeah, good. Another way to say that, they made a live action movie rather than a cartoon.
Yeah.
Great.
Real Mandalorian blasters, real Mandalorian rifle.
Okay.
And a real Mandalorian helmet and armor.
That's a lot of stuff.
And grappling gun and flamethrower.
Got all the tools. So we're coming up.
The outfit that Mandalorian wears behind his armor.
Yeah.
Under his armor.
Under armor, you call that, I guess.
Yeah.
It's armor under his armor.
Yeah.
So we're coming toward the end. On Wednesday, I have an article on rocket delays.
There's a diamond on his chest over here.
Okay. What's the diamond for?
Nothing.
There's just lucky diamond maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. And it holds 2 chess pieces chess pieces together.
Okay, so it's important. Has
And
a
there's a
purpose.
stomach cover in here.
So he has all the armor and plating he needs.
Yeah.
Great. All right, so I sent the rocket delay. We can chat about that on Wednesday,
Okay.
new month, November 1. I will see you then. Enjoy your church. Enjoy your weekend. And see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, this red button.